Sean asked about obviously not the most productive game for you. But there were plays, he said, that were qualified that didn't work out. So when y'all win like that, but you aren't as big a part, stats-wise, does it bother you at all through the weekend, through the long weekend?
We won. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Big win. The running backs had a really big game. O-line blocked their butts off. Well, I think it was all hands on deck. We all had our hands in the run game, and it was fun to watch them, cut it loose. I think we had like a 6.4 or 6.1 average or something like that. I mean, that's amazing. When you can run the ball that efficiently and effectively, it's hard to be, selfish in that situation. I mean, it's like, bro, if they're going to stay in too high and dare us to run the ball, all right, bet. We'll show you we can do it. And that's what we did. And it was really fun to watch and be a part of.
What, as you've kind of gone on in your career, have you kind of learned that there are certain ways, certain games you've got to win one way, and then maybe the next week you've got to go out and throw a bunch and win in a different way?
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, you guys, I've been talking to y'all for years at this point, and y'all know, man, if I go out there and have a freaking 10-catch, 200-yard game and we lose, I mean, who really cares at the end of the day? Yeah, selfishly, it's a cool stat number to put out there or whatever, but ultimately, at the end of the day, we're trying to get to the playoffs and have a chance to play for the Super Bowl. And, the stats are cool, and I know they'll come. I'm not too much stressed about it. I know we got a long season ahead of us. I just feel like it'll get better over time, and it's nothing to stress about. Winning games is at the end of the day, that's ultimately what we want to do.
Bo Nix, he's fourth among all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing. How much is his running the ball keeping defenses off balance, and what are some of the keys to how well he's running?
Yeah, I think that it adds another element to our offense. It allows us to be able to be multi-dimensional, as I guess some people would say. Because they have to worry about him. It's not just a quarterback that's going to sit in the pocket and you can go and put man on everybody else and double some guys. It's like, hey, look, if you don't take account for him, he will make you pay with his legs. And I think that's something that has added a lot of depth to our offense and given us that dimension that just allows us to be able to do a lot more things in our passing game, also in the run game, because you have to worry about him.
What kind of familiarity do you see with Coach Ivero's defense? Obviously, you saw for a year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I got a chance to play against him while he was here. Training camp, practice, OTAs, whatever it may be. Got a chance to see it, and he has a good scheme. We had a lot of really good players playing those positions when he was here, and they got some guys over there playing the positions, and it's going to be on us to game plan, watch the film, understand what we're going to be getting, understand the personnel that is there, because I feel like the personnel definitely impacts how the defense gets called, and they got some guys that do certain things well over there, and so you can tell they play into those strengths, and it's going to be upon us to find those crevices, those holes, and exploit them, and get out of there with a win.
Troy Franklin's been taking a big role these past few weeks in the offense. What have you seen behind the scenes that hasn't surprised you?
That hasn't surprised me? Has surprised me? I mean, Troy's been working his butt off since he's gotten in here, since I've been able to put eyes on him in training camp and been able to talk to him, work around him. He's been working his butt off, and he's gotten a lot better. He's taking the strides in the right direction that you want to see a rookie take, and his confidence is continuing to grow. And I think that ultimately that's what you want to have out of any rookie position, but especially at the wide receiver position, because we one of the few positions on the field that really don't control our own destiny. We can go out there and run all the routes we want to, but unless the ball comes to us, it's irrelevant. So to watch him go out there and do his thing, and to may not have had the targets that he would have liked early on in the season, but to keep his head down and continue to keep working, it's been really fun to watch him, impact the game in positive ways, converting on big third downs for us, having some big chunk plays. It's been really cool, and I think it's only going to continue to grow from here. Troy's a great player, man. It's fun to watch him have the success that he's having so far.
Time for two more.
You guys have had a lot of success playing on the road. How important is that to be able to translate it back here at home?
I mean, you got to be able to win at home. I mean, I think that's I think it's not so much a secret weapon, but that's one of the things that's that should be like a pillar. Being able to win at home. If you can, I mean, even if you are able to, obviously not now for us, but if you win all your home games, you put yourself in a really good position to go to the playoffs. So, I mean, winning for the home fans, a lot of people come watch us, support us, week in and week out. And, when we get a chance to go play at home, it's for us to go put on a show for them and ultimately go show them, why they are there supporting us, at the end of the day. And, we just, you guys know, I tell you all the time, I love playing at home. I love the atmosphere that's in the stadium when the game starts. Man, it's a different juice than any stadium that I played in, and so it's huge, man. I think it brings a different momentum to the season whenever you can take advantage of winning at home, and it makes it hard for guys to come, on the road to come play here if you can handle the home games.
Court,
question here.
this time a year ago, you guys were still climbing out of that 1-5 bowl, and Sean said at that time it takes a lot of energy to get out of that. To not have to deal with that this year and be able to just focus on kind of building up where you are, I guess how different does that feel, and is it less mentally taxing maybe?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's nice to be sitting at 4-3 rather than be sitting at 1-5, whatever it was we were sitting at the point in time. But I mean, the job still isn't finished, though. I mean, we got a lot of opportunities still ahead of us. We got a big game this weekend against Carolina, and I mean, we can't overlook what's right in front of us. Right now, we have a week to, a few more days to prepare and get our game plan ready and get guys ready for the game. And you got to keep taking it one game at a time. I mean, it's nice to be where we are, but it's not where we want to be. And ultimately, we have, more that's in stake for us. We have more that's out there, and boys have to stay hungry. Can't be complacent with not being where we were last year. Yes, it's nice that we aren't where we were last year, but it's not where we ultimately want to be. And you got to keep taking it week by week.